Today we are headed into this Restore Rack thrift store where I ended up finding something I was not expecting at all. The first thing I had to do was check the DVD section where I found this PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR demo disc, but I've already got this one so I left it behind. Then I made my way back to the electronics section, and that's when I spotted not one, but two different Xbox 360 consoles. The one on the left was the Xbox 360 Elite, and then the one on the right was the Xbox 360 Slim. So for 20 bucks, these were untested. They didn't have any cords. So of course, I was teetering on the edge of whether I was going to buy these or not. So I went ahead and was looking through, and that's when I remembered that the Slim actually has a removable hard drive that is really easy to get to. So I popped it open and saw this 320 gig one, which is absolutely crazy because these go from like 30 to 40 bucks online all the time. So that made this a little easier. So ultimately, I ended up spending 40 bucks on both of these. So after some debating and kind of looking through these consoles, I ended up picking them up. Yes, they're untested, but I figured I'd risk it for 20 bucks each. That's not too much money. Yes, these have definitely seen better days, but when I popped this thing open and pulled out this 320 gig hard drive, I was like, okay, so this thing is worth $30 to $35. So spending 40 on both of these, I think was worth the risk, but I'm not sure. We're going to have to definitely go back here and hook them up and try them out. But 20 bucks for one of these things, if it's working, is awesome. Now, I know this one is missing the disk drive cover, and this one honestly doesn't look too bad. Everything looks good. It's definitely been beat up because once they do those glossy covers, those things get scratched so easily. Yes, it's dirty, but I looked to see if there was a way to see if there's a hard drive in this one. Oh, actually, hold on. What is this? I don't remember how these work, so. Oh, hold on. Ooh! Okay, so I didn't realize this, but this one has a 250 gig hard drive in it as well, which is just absolutely awesome. These two hard drives make this well worth picking up. For 40 bucks, these would probably run you 40 to 50 bucks anyway, so that right there makes this worth it. I didn't even know this one had it, and because this is the one that is like the newest one. This is supposed to look like the Xbox 360, or not, the Xbox One actually, and I never actually had one of these, so to see that while we were filming is absolutely awesome. But let's go ahead and take these two consoles over here and test them and see if they work, see if there's any discs in them. I'll grab a controller and a game to play and see if these were worth the $40 that I paid. I also had to grab some power supplies because I already had these in my collection, but these didn't come with anything but the consoles. So enough about that. Let's get these things hooked up. The first one I want to test is this Xbox 360 Slim. This is the one that I had back in the day and still to this day, so it was really easy to find a... Let's go ahead and start with the Xbox 360 Slim. This one is pretty good. I don't think I've ever had one of these red ring on me, so hopefully that's not the case, and I've got a power cord that I already had, so I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in. Thankfully, both of the Xboxes that I got actually are HDMI, so that makes this really easy. You just plug it up in the back as well as the power cord. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it in fact is working, and we'll also have to check to see if there is a disc in this or not. And right off the bat, it boots right up, which is absolutely awesome. I'm not seeing any indicators of problems, so let's see if this is going to start. I got the controller hooked up, but let's go ahead and see if this has a disc in it, because sometimes you can find some good games in this, which is a good thing. It says play DVD. Hold on, let me take you closer. That's weird to see. Let's go ahead and eject it and see what DVD is actually in it. What? It's a copy of Gilligan's Island. the complete first season disc 4, which I'm gonna be completely honest, I was not expecting to find a DVD in this Xbox. Let's go ahead and see if we could get a game working in this. This right here will let us know if this was worth picking up or not. I don't think I've ever seen this screen before, but, well, it looks like Halo 3 isn't working, so I'm gonna try another disc, being this Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom game. So let's just go ahead and try it out, and hopefully this one works. And there you go, this one is working, so let me go ahead and unplug this and grab the other one in order to see if this other Xbox is working as well. Obviously, we've got to get it hooked up with both the power cord and the HDMI. Then we could just power it on, which it looks like it's coming up, but we'll have to see. And there we have it turning on as well, which is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and sync the controller again here. It says open tray, which leads me to believe there's nothing in this, but let's go ahead and double check here. Oh, and there it goes. I needed to work with it a little bit. It looks like there's something gross here, but let's go ahead and put the disc in for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and get it started in hopes of this thing actually working. It looks like it's doing something now, but we'll just have to see. As you can see here, it's actually booted up, but we gotta test it to make sure. And as you can tell, this one is working as well, which is just absolutely awesome because I wasn't sure if these were going to work. Thankfully, both of these ended up working. Now, first off, this Xbox 360 Slim, I figured would work. It was missing the door, but I don't know. I've had a ton of these and all of them seem to always work, but I was not quite sure about this one. This is the Xbox 360e, which is meant to look like the Xbox One, and it did stick a little bit, but I think that's because it was all gunked up, so I'll have to clean that disc tray there, but thankfully both of these worked. Plus, I mean, come on, who doesn't want a copy of Gilligan's Island, the complete first season, disc 4? Like, this is the best thing I could have gotten out of this system. But I want to know your opinion. Would you have bought either one of these for 20 bucks from a thrift store, untested, in pretty rough shape? Now, if you would have seen the hard drives, maybe that would have helped you out. But enough about that. I gotta get out of here, so check that video out if you haven't already. And I'm just shocked that both of these things worked. I'm definitely stoked on it, but I was not expecting it. But those hard drives definitely made it worth the risk. But comment down below and let me know what you think about these Xbox 360 consoles. But enough about that. I gotta get out of here, so check that video out if you haven't already.